Good morning, Marian Catholic. I'm Paige Parker, and welcome to Marian's first ever student-run talk show. Marian has done many things in its rich 60-year history, but never before have we had a student-run talk show. Our two guests today will be Gracie Gomez, who is a freshman, and Student Body President Carrington Johnson. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Joining us now is freshman Gracie Gomez. So Gracie, how's your year going?
It's going really good. I love all of the classes and I've made so many new friends.
Now tell me about the activities you're in.
I do speech and I am going to softball, conditioning for softball.
What happens during softball conditioning?
We have a chance just to work out, prep for the season, and meet new people that we're going to be spending the season with.
Now tell me about the speech team. What do you do in speech? I know it's talking, but is there a little bit more to it?
We goof around a lot, and it's just a fun time.
Nice. Tell me about your first impression of Marian Catholic, because you are a freshman and you're getting accustomed to the Marian Catholic environment. So what was your first impression when you walked in?
Well, I shadowed here, and at first I thought it was really big, but after a few classes, everybody was really nice, and I felt at home, and I just loved it.
What classes are you most interested in?
I'd say biology and math. I like both.
Looking forward to your future when you go to college, are you looking into majoring in a science or math-based field?
I was thinking about becoming a nurse. I just want to help people.
And what are you looking forward to most this year?
Making an impression on people.
Now, how do you plan on doing that?
Just being nice. I am overall nice. At least I've been told that. And I just want to have more friends and have people to come and talk to me if they need to.
Are any of the activities that you're in, do they give you an opportunity to make friends?
Absolutely. Speech, there are a lot of kids ranging between all grade levels, and it's just so cool to talk to everybody.
Thank you. And we'll be right back.
And now, a moment with Sparty. This has been a moment with Sparty.
And we're back. Joining us now is Student Body President Carrington Johnson. So Carrington, how's your senior year going right now?
Whew, it's kind of crazy. I just finished applying to my early action school, so, fingers crossed for that. Actually, on this coming Friday, I have one more that I have to turn in for Hofstra. So, that's why it's been pretty crazy just, getting ready for college and stuff like that. And then also it's just been really fun this year, especially for like homecoming. I found myself participating more in all of the days and the activities and having more school spirit. And then, I've also found myself trying to not only talk to more people in our grade, but then also the underclassmen and stuff like that. So senior year has been really good.
So this year seniors get special privileges, and this year we got to paint our parking spots. So why don't you tell me a little bit about that?
Okay, so the senior parking idea, it actually started in the summer. GJ, the vice president, he approached me with this idea that a few of his friends had, just about painting our parking spots and being like other schools who had done it before. And so it did take a lot of work. We not only had to write the proposal, but then we had to present it to Mr. Tortorello, get it approved by Miss Lamb and Miss Clifford. So that was kind of a lot of work, but then it just all worked out. And then just seeing everyone participate and bringing themselves into the parking lot, and it just made everything so much more beautiful. And it just allowed us all to express ourselves for our senior year. So yeah, that's me.
So as student body president, what ideas have you expressed to the higher-ups, and have any of them been passed on top of the parking?
So one idea we do have is, I know a few years ago we used to do Powerpuff for the girls, but that we weren't able to do that anymore. So one idea that we're trying to, that's kind of in the works, is to have a capture the flag game that incorporates all of the students. So this still hasn't left the executive board as of now, but that's the idea that we're working on. So probably sometime during the spring, try to have a capture the flag between all the students, and people could come and watch, and that could be like a fundraiser. So yeah, that's something that we'd like to do.
Nice. And on top of being in student council and being the student body president, what other activities are you in at school?
Well, as you can see, I'm in political club. We just had a meeting today. We're talking about, the impeachment on Trump and just everything that's going on in our government. And then I'm also in choir. This is my 4th year in choir. I'm one of the choir leaders that we have. I'm also in speech. This is my 3rd year in speech. And I'm also in the musicals. This will be my 4th musical. I'm really looking forward to Chicago because, especially after seeing it on Broadway myself, I started to understand, oh, this could be a part I could actually play, how I can embody these characters. So I'm really looking forward to the musical this year. And then speech, just Saturday I was in a new event, poetry, and I actually broke in poetry. So I was very proud of myself, very excited, and, just optimistic about the rest of the season. So yeah.
What are you looking forward to most during your senior year? So since this is your last year, how are you going to live it up?
That is a difficult question. Let's see. One thing I really want to be able to do is just have an impact on all the students here. Just within the first quarter here, I noticed there are a lot of freshmen just crying in the hallways and just being upset. So I really want to be able to reach out to all of those students. And then, of course, I'm looking forward to colleges and being able to, hopefully get into a good school and continue my dreams and stuff like that. And then just overall, just have the best senior year I can. I'm hoping to get a good part in the musical. I'm hoping to have more solos in choir and stuff like that. So just really just being able to fully express myself this year, both academically, theatrically, musically, and so forth. Yeah.
So finally, what is a little bit of advice that you would give a freshman or an underclassman that's really struggling right now?
So this kind of sounds weird, but I would give them the advice to immerse themselves in activities. I know that I've been in so many activities, from sports to theater to choir, all of my years here, and I feel like even on top of my rigorous academic schedule, I feel like the activities that I place myself in have been able to allow me to succeed academically as well. Because you meet people who you can connect with, who share common goals with you, and they're the support system that you have that will allow you to still further your academic goals while expressing yourself in other ways. So I would give them the advice to, even though if they're struggling right now just with making friends or anything, to just join a club and try to actively participate in the Marian Catholic community outside of school itself.
Well, thank you for joining us today, Carrington. And thank all of you for joining us for our first show of the year. We have tons of surprises coming in the next couple of weeks, so make sure you stay tuned. I'm Paige Parker, and this has been Good Morning Marian Catholic. We'll see you next week.